right, another day of work. Man, this door is always stuck. All right, babe, I'm off to work. I'll see you later. Kiss the kids for me. Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? You know, with today's economy, if you were lucky like me and picked up one of these modular homes for $250,000 at a cool 8%, you got a steal. And with my new house comes a brand new lawn. And we got to close up shop. It's the end of fall here. We had snow the other day. December's around the corner, and grass is pretty much slowing down. So there's only a few things you got to do. Nothing major, but you know, if you're a new homeowner, you're going to want to do a few of these things. And I got a guest coming here to help us out, give us a few of their tips, you know, because sometimes you just don't know what to do. And I'm here to help you. So let's get into it. Love you. All right, so you can see the line right here. See how long and shaggy this is. And then in this little clip right here, you can see how the grass is folding over. And then over here, we're standing up nice and perky. Perky little girl right here. So yeah, you can see the difference in height. So you want a nice, cut it a little bit shorter. And I'm doing actually a heavier overlap because the tire pushes this one down. And I know a lot of people like do the stripes and stuff. I like stripes, and then like they'll put the tire right back on the line, if not just barely over, and you'll miss grass. So I'm doing a heavy overlap. I'm going like maybe like a hand width over, a couple inches over the line. That way the whole yard is nice and even. So cut it short. Here we are in the front, and we are going to be talking about that thing. Do you know what that thing is? It's a hose dingus. And this is a retractable hose link, all right? These things are awesome, but other people don't have these things. They have them on a reel. They have them on the ground, you know, whatever. But we got to drain these things because, you know, if you're in the northern like me, you know, these things, they're full of water. You got to drain them because otherwise it'll freeze, expand, bust the hose. You get cracks, leaks, all that good stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend it all the way out. My driveway is a little bit on a slant, or my lawn is as well. I'm just going to drag this thing right across, and then we're going to come to the beginning of the hose, lift it up as high as you can go. That way the water trickles down, and leave take this thing off too. You're going to want to take the end off, and that way the water can flow out. And we're just going to walk it all the way down. And don't forget, this is for new homeowners here. You know, if you guys are seasoned veterans, then you guys can, you know, go do whatever you want with yourself. But yeah, you want to drain your hoses, put them away, zip tie them, or you can get these wrap it up things, coil it all up, and call it a day. Shove it underneath your workbench, a shelf, whatever. Don't leave it out because it defeats the purpose if you leave that thing on the side of your house. Put it in the garage, put it in your basement, somewhere where it's dry, but make sure you drain it first. Here in Michigan, we get quite a bit of snow. And what you got to do is you got to dust this thing off, get it out of the garage, take the tarp off, maybe give it a bath. And you got to check your tire pressure, check out the max PSI. This one's 14, as you can see here. Fill those up. We're going to want to check the oil, make sure that our fluids are all topped off, looking nice and clean. We're going to check our skid shoes. We want to make sure that that leading edge is 1/8 of an inch off the ground. Just the typical wood shim that you can get at your local box store will help you out. Adjust those. If you want, I suggest this. I actually did a video on it. It works great. If you spray Pam on the inside right now and kind of prep it, it will make it a non-stick surface, like a non-stick pan. And then obviously, we got to get her running and start her up because you don't want to do this in the middle of winter. So get it primed. I know it says 3 times, but I mean, who really does that? And then right here, it takes 2 pulls on that first initial to get it going. And now we are good to go. Yeah, baby. And while you're at it, get yourself a cup that has a solid handle and go out and get your salt or sodium chloride, whatever you want to use. I just use rock salt because I get it cheap at work and I normally don't let the snow stick, so I barely ever use salt. And another one that I know that you guys got are these things, leaves. I don't have any trees, but my neighbor does, and it goes all over. It's annoying, and we got to get rid of them. So Vince, take it away. Tell us what we should do.
Hey Clint, thanks for having me. Hey everybody, my name is Vince. I am from Treasured Lawn. Glad to help out today, give you guys 2 of my recommendations on what you guys should be doing for your lawns going into winter. So first and foremost, my first tip is I like to clean off all of my leaves off my lawn. I want to make sure that there's no leaves left there. I want to make sure that my lawn can breathe and really survive the wintertime, getting plenty of oxygen and air into there. So you can do this a couple different ways. 1, you can rake it up, bag them, and do that process. 2, you can mulch them with your mower, or 3, you can bag them with your mower. I prefer options 2 and 3 only because they're faster, and by mulching the leaves, you are actually putting a little bit of nutrients back into your soil for your lawn to go ahead and grab up. So if you are going to be doing that process, make sure that you clean those leaves off. You want to give plenty of oxygen to your lawn. It's one of the things that I make sure that I do to my lawn going into winter. All right guys, and then the other thing that I do is I make sure that I have my sprinkler systems blown out. I live in a very cold environment during the winter times, so oftentimes what can happen is that water inside your pipes can freeze and expand and burst your pipes. So you want to have somebody come out and blow your sprinkler systems, get all that excess water out of there so there's no moisture, there's no freezing, and it doesn't damage your system in any way. It's very quick, very easy. You can find somebody in your area to come out. They hook a air compressor up to your sprinkler system and blow out all that excess water. Water is conveniently the only liquid that will actually expand when frozen, so you have to make sure you get all of that water out of there to preserve your sprinkler system. You don't want the pipes breaking and you don't want your sprinkler heads breaking. Oftentimes, every year I go into Home Depot in the springtime and the sprinkler aisle is jam-packed with people buying new heads, new pipes, all of it. So you'd want to avoid being one of those people going into those big box stores, grabbing those sprinkler heads because you need to replace them. Get your sprinkler lines blown out, make sure that they're good to go for the next spring, and you'll be safe on your end. Those are my 2 tips for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Clint, back to you.
I appreciate the tips, Vince. That's Vince, Treasured Lawn. Guy is awesome. I'll leave a link below. Go check out his channel, show him some love, subscribe to him, and that's about it, guys. You know, sometimes you just don't know what to do, where to start, and these are some of the main things that you could do to get your closing up shop done on your lawn. And you're going to want to also sharpen your mower blades. I mean, there's a lot of tips out there. There's a bunch of channels out there you can go check out. But yeah, that's about all I got for you because looks like the family's up, so I got to get back to them. Subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next one. Hey guys. Alright, subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Ooh, you're gonna wear that? Nice. Let's go. Smells like beef stroganoff in here. What are you cooking, babe? Hey, babe, what's going on? Why do we gotta live in this shack? What, do you think that I'm Aaron from the Lawn Tools or Lawn Whisperer? I'm a D-list grass YouTuber. I make no money. I'm sorry.